Hi everyone, I'm Bagadon, a stock market caddy, and we're about to execute a trade. Let me bring into view why. We're going to go after the ES. The ES has pulled back. It was in an oversold, short-term, oversold, extended to the downside position. It did come back to the mean at 41.65. Now, could it run higher? Yeah, it could. It could, but we also had a very, very high VIX short term, and the VIX has come back to the mean. So this is the situation I think we're in. I think we got the first shock or two in the last week or two. I think everything is just reverted back to the mean. I think there's a lot of indecision here, but I think that the highs have been put in, and I think price is going to fall. So to exploit that, we're going to come in here and define our risk. Bear with me here. And we're going to go out 29 days, almost 30 days. And I want to bet on the downside. So I'm going to get a put on the S&P W.X. Now, they're fairly pricey, but this represents I will be in control up until that time of 100 times 41.65, which is, you can do the math, $416,000. If we get a 10% correction, I stand to pick up 41 grand. 41 grand. If I get a 10% correction, 5%, 20 something grand, of course, if volatility explodes, we do more, could do more. What is my maximum risk? Well, my maximum risk will be the cost of the option. So we're going to go here and we're going to get it loaded up. Now, I don't want 5 of these things. I only want 1 of these things. We're going to buy it, and it's going to cost me, I am in this instance because I want the order to go right in. I don't suggest anyone else do this, but do a market order. You would want to do a limit order, but I want to make sure this goes right in the interest of time. And I'm going to pay 100 times $75 thereabouts, trading at about 70. The bid is $74.90. The ask is $75.20. That's $7,500. Now, I don't plan on losing that, and let me explain. We place the order, and the order is filled. Now, let me show you the order. Now, here is our trade right here, and it's a put at 41.65. And the date on that, I think, was June 29th, I believe, if I saw it correctly. It's out 29 days, actually, so it's got to be, it'd be about June 29th. Now, the way we manage these, if I lose half of my premium, roughly $3,500, $3,600, $3,700, I will close the put. If I lose half of the time, meaning all the days, we go half number of days in, 14, 15 days, and I'm not in the money, I will close the put. Okay, I'm already in the money on that thing, but I'm not trading this. These are position trades, drawing a distinction from what we do day in and day out in terms of intraday trading. I'm not going to intraday trade an option. We've done it in the past, but we don't do it routinely. This is a position trade. So I think I'm in good shape. I love to do it when we're at resistance. I love to do it when everyone is bullish. And I'm thinking that this is a sucker's rally, that I'm going to be the second mouse to get the cheese. I'm going to speculate, and I'm going to buy a put. Now, my risk is defined. Now, I could go down further and sell a put and offset my cost. That would be called a put spread, but I'm going to choose not to do that. I just don't even want to mess around with it. Probably would be the more practical thing to do. We're not recommending or suggesting anyone else do this, but we're doing it as an example, an educational example of how one might play the market on the long side or on the short side by defining their risk. And if I was bullish, I'd be buying a call. I'm not bullish. I think the markets are due for a very healthy correction. Again, at this amount, if over just the next few days, if I was fortunate enough to see the market come in 10%, this put would pay out about 40-something thousand bucks. I'm Baggett on at StockMarketCaddy.com. We are mechanical traders. We are not a broker. We're not a financial advisor. We don't make specific recommendations to buy or sell anything. We help mentor other like-minded people who want to come into these markets and manage risk. That's what we do day in and day out. Manage our risk for fun and profit. Thanks.